Hello everyone, this is Sagar Thakkar and how are you guys doing? So today we are here for the Z decision making. So welcome to XAT and let's begin the process for the Z examination. We have only very few days left. So I thought I'll bring something to the deck. So we are here for the ZAT top 100 decision making questions, right? Not only we are going to solve the questions, but we are also going to look at the thought process that how to solve the decision making question in ZAT examination, how to choose the question in the ZAT examination, right? So this is about the thought process that we are going to look at in the decision making questions. The questions will be of real ZAT questions, right? Okay, real Z questions, real Z level questions. So there is no compromisation with the level of the question. We are going to solve 100 fantastic questions out there. So let's begin with the today's session.
That these are some toppers from the Unacademy, right? These are some toppers from the Unacademy for the CAT 2022, right? So the highest was 99.99 from our side. You can be also in the list, right? You can also come here for the Z examination, Z 2023. So all the best to you also. And let's have a look at the first question for the day. And आज का पहला क्वेश्चन आपकी स्क्रीन के ऊपर ये रहा. ट्राई करो, डेटा बनाओ, राइट? ट्राई करो, डेटा बनाओ, एंड देन वी कैन गो फॉर द क्वेश्चन. Read the language of the question, right? Okay, read the language of the question, understand the language of the paragraph, what it is trying to convey, because language and the data interpretation and the meaning behind that is the most important thing, right? And language and the meaning behind that is the most important thing that you should go for. Read the question very carefully, read the data very carefully. ठीक है, डेटा को समझो एंड डेटा बनाओ. डेटा को समझो, एनालाइज द डेटा, एंड देन ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है क्वेश्चन, राइट? Then can we go for the question? Can we go for the question? Try करेंगे. Okay, so let's see what it is trying to convey in the question, right? Let's see what it is trying to convey in the question. देखो क्या कहना चाह रहा है क्वेश्चन के अंदर. देखो जरा क्या कहना चाह रहा है क्वेश्चन के अंदर. Can you solve the question? Yes, solve करेंगे, try करेंगे. Okay, so let's have a look. क्या बोला है? Korakai is a serene village, right, in a small island separated from the mainland by a strait the world forgot to name. Okay, its inhabitants are mostly fishermen, a few are cattle grazers too. Okay, the boat ride across the strait is the only mode of transport to the mainland. ठीक है, so they can go to the mainland from their village by using only boat. There is no other mode of transport, right? है ना, they can go using only boat. There is no other mode of transport. Okay, fine, right? Bedugu the boatman ferries people, cattle and the bicycle across the straits in his boat for a living. ठीक है, okay, in his boat for a living. Okay, the remoteness and the lack of connection from the to the mainland has served him well. He has family of 5. Okay, so family of 5, 5 लोगों की family है उसकी. ठीक है, his 2 daughters are away studying in a city college and dream of the corporate jobs in the city. His ailing mother and the wife complete his family. ठीक है, his ailing mother and his wife complete his family. Okay, Bedugu sent his daughters to study in a city as there is only one school or in Korkai. ठीक है, so there is only one school in Korkai. एक ही school है. ठीक है, there is only one school in Korkai. Okay, run by an NGO. The NGO prepares the village kids for higher studies. For those who cannot go to the cities, the NGO teaches them about virtues of the local way of life. ठीक है, so NGO teaches the virtues of the local way of life. ठीक है, okay. Fine. Bedugu is a member of village panchayat that runs the village administration. At Korkai, hardly anyone remembers the local MLA or MP. Interestingly, the local MLA visited last week and informed the islanders of the major changes planned for the region. Urgent construction of a bridge connecting the island to the mainland, ठीक है, and real estate development. So now there is a construction of bridge that is going to be helpful for the villagers to connect to the mainland, right? And that is going to be helpful for the villagers to connect to the mainland, right? अब के लिए वो this audible properly, मेरी आवाज आ रही है सही से, कोई दिक्कत तो नहीं है communication में, right? Yes. She announced that the island will become a well-known ecotourism destination in the state. She stressed the local livelihood dependent on the fortunes at the sea might enjoy the certainty in the minimum wages, right, meted out by the eco resort owners. Nevertheless, some villagers fear that the bridge will irreversibly change their lives and their livelihoods. ठीक है, so now some of them are feared about that कि भाई we might lose our originality and their livelihoods and we might change, है ना. Are we clear with this? Are we clear with this? ठीक है, चलो. Okay, so let's see ही क्या करना चाह रहा है क्वेश्चन. Okay, so let's have a look कि क्या करना चाह रहा है क्वेश्चन. Okay, right. Biudugu fears that the proposed bridge will leave him jobless and is determined to do something about it. He wants to gather the effective support in order to to get the construction of the proposed bridge delayed, है ना. सो भाई वो proposed bridge को delay कराना चाहते हैं, ठीक है. ओके फाइन, लीव हिम जॉबलेस. तो भाई जो बेडुगु द पर्सन जो है वहां पे, है ना, बेडुगु जो पर्सन जो है वहां पे, तो उसका तो लाइवलीहुड वही है कि भाई बोट से लोगों को सब एंड उनके सामानों को ले जाएगा, राइट, है ना, लोगों को एंड उनके सामान को ले जाएगा. बट if bridge is constructed then his livelihood will be vanished, life, and its livelihood will be vanished. Which of the following will be the most feasible option for Bedugu to gather effective support? Okay, partner with local NGO and campaign that the developments will ruin the local way of life. Most feasible option for Bedugu to gather effective support? No, this is not the, obviously the people will think, right, कि we are going to increase our income, है ना, डे टू डे इनकम इंक्रीज होगी, टूरिज्म आएगा तो, है ना. गेट अ रेजोल्यूशन पास बाय द पंचायत दैट द ब्रिज विल रूइन द लोकल वे ऑफ द लाइफ? नो, ठीक है. माइट बी द पॉसिबिलिटी, राइट. गेट अ रेजोल्यूशन पास बाय दिस सीम्स टू बी द पॉसिबिलिटी, राइट. पंचायत कैन डू सो, है ना, पंचायत कैन डू सो, बट बिकॉज इट इज ऑलरेडी बीन टोल्ड that nevertheless some villagers fear that the bridge will irreversibly change their livelihoods and lives, right. So this might be the possibility. Suspend his boat services till the villagers start supporting his cause. This is going to make a negative impact, right, है ना. Now other than negative impact, if he is going to suspend his services, then how is going to make to the livelihood? So his own livelihood will be destroyed, right. Inform the environmental experts in the nearby city that the strait in the Ho is to rare fish, frogs and data. ऐसे कोई बात हमको पैराग्राफ के अंदर नहीं कर रही है, राइट, है ना. Form a boat rovers association कोई नहीं है. He is the only one to do so, right. He is the only one to do so. That B seems to be the best option, right. B seems to be the best option, right. Are we clear with this? है ना, बी सीम्स टू बी दी बेस्ट ऑप्शन टिल डेट, ठीक है. चलो तो एक और ट्राई करते हैं, देखो एक और ट्राई करते हैं, देखो क्या कहना चाह रहा है क्वेश्चन के अंदर. डन. कैन वी गो फॉर द क्वेश्चन? यस, कैन वी गो फॉर द क्वेश्चन, देखेंगे क्या कहना चाह रहा है. द लोकल MLA is worried about the resistance to the project. This project, like her other successful projects in the nearby villages, was supposed to garner a significant amount of funding. Moreover, it would make her the face of the development in the state. Perhaps even would land her a ministerial berth. ठीक है. However, Budugu's activism has cast the project in a bad light among the popular minds. ठीक है. The MLA wants to protect her प्रो डेवलपमेंट इमेज. ठीक है. सो MLA को अपनी प्रो डेवलपमेंट इमेज, ठीक है, प्रोटेक्ट करनी है. ओके, सो लेट्स से कि क्या होना चाहिए, कि क्या बेस्ट पॉसिबिलिटी हो सकती है. विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग विल बी द बेस्ट कोर्स ऑफ एक्शन फॉर द MLA? ठीक है. इनवाइट विलेज पंचायत टू फॉर अ डिस्कशन ऑन अ पॉसिबल कॉम्प्रोमाइज सॉल्यूशन. ठीक है. Publicize widely, the project will improve the socio-economic condition of the island. See, B suits more than A, right? That means A is gone. ठीक है. Appoint a task force to find alternative land nearby the project. No. ठीक है. तो उसको नियर बाय प्रोजेक्ट तो करना नहीं है, प्रोजेक्ट वहीं पे करना है. सो प्रोजेक्ट वहीं पे करने का मेन सॉल्यूशन क्या हो सकता है, राइट? है ना. एंड डिस्क्रेडिट बुडुगु इन अ पब्लिक मीटिंग बाय अनाउंसिंग दैट he is putting his interests over and above the village development. Oh, this is negative, है ना. दिस इज नेगेटिव. सिर्फ एक बुडुगु से क्या फर्क पड़ जाएगा? एक बुडुगु थोड़ी डिसाइड करेगा, मतलब एक इंसान थोड़ी डिसाइड कर रहा है पूरा का पूरा. क्रिएट अ फिशरमैन एंड द बोट रोवर्स कोऑपरेटिव इन द आइलैंड. ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला, राइट? ऐसा कुछ नहीं बोला. दिस इज द बेस्ट ऑप्शन. पब्लिसाइज विल इंप्रूव द सोशियो इकोनॉमिक कंडीशन ऑफ द आइलैंड, है ना. इकोनॉमिक इंप्रूव करेगा, उससे बेटर क्या हो सकता है कि नहीं? कहीं की इकोनॉमी को इंप्रूव कर रहा है, उससे बेटर क्या ही हो सकता है ना. ठीक है. डन. कैन वी ट्राई? कैन वी ट्राई द क्वेश्चन? ओके, तो क्या बोला है? एज अ प्रोजेक्ट गेट्स delayed, right, Budu could become a well-known social activist with a lot of followers. When the Pragati, his elder daughter, finishes her education and start looking for an employment, a few known corporates refuse her a job of her father's anti-development stand. Very good. Yeah. So his daughter is not getting a job because of him, right? Because of his anti-development activities, right? है ना, because of his anti-development activities. Okay, ठीक है. Which of the following options best communicates to the corporates that the Pragati has an identity of her own, right? So she needs to stand out, that she needs to prove कि भाई I have my own identity, है ना. I haven't come here on the reference of my father, or I don't replicate the image of my father, right? Okay. Go all out on a social media to explain how father's activism is miscounted by certain corporates. ऐसा कुछ नहीं हमको बोला है. Stop using her last name in the job application. She cannot do that, है ना. She cannot do that. Showcases social media the rights and the awards she received in her college. Best option, right? And see, she wants to replicate her own image, and she wants to stand for herself. Then the only option is that she can showcase these things, right? Are we clear with this? This is the best option that she can do at the current situation. This is the fantastic offer going on right now. 23% discount you are getting, right? 23% discount you are getting in the new year offer. ठीक है. This is applicable on the 6 months, 12 months and 15 months and 18 months subscription. If you are planning for the CAT 2023, then either you can go for the 12 and 6 months 15 months subscription, right? So these two can be the best offer for the CAT 2023 aspirants. मैंने बोला है अगर आप सब्सक्रिप्शन मेरा कोड यूज करते हो सागर60, then you can get free books from my side as well, है ना. And you can stand a chance to be among the toppers. ये हमारे toppers हैं, right? We have 75 plus 99 percentilers. कुछ के interviews भी हमने ले रखे हैं, so you can use, है ना. You can check out the interviews, है ना. See, 99.99 is the highest. You can also get your photo featured here in the next years, right? है ना. क्या आप भी चाहते हो कि 2023 में हमारा नंबर आए? बिल्कुल आए, है ना. तो आप सागर60 कोड यूज कीजिए एंड प्लस बैचेस ज्वाइन कीजिए जहां पे आपका कंप्लीट सिलेबस कवर हो रहा है. ठीक है.
These are the books that are available from my side. These are the books written by me. These books were used by the aspirants of the CAT 2022. Some of them have got exceptionally well results. कुछ के इंटरव्यूज मैंने लिए हुए हैं चैनल के ऊपर, तो वो भी आप लोग जाके देख सकते हैं. These all books combiningly are 2800. These are the only books having the video solutions, online video solutions, right? Level 3, the first level is concept enhancer, second level is the thinking enhancer, right? And the third level is the mastermind. So mastermind questions are real cat level questions that are fantastically insoluble, है ना? इसलिए हमने वीडियो सॉल्यूशंस दिए हैं ताकि आपको कोई दिक्कत ना आए. एंड ऑल दीज बुक्स कंबाइन हैव 9000 प्लस क्वेश्चंस. मैंने बोला है कि इन ऑफर यू गेट इट इन ओनली 999. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम लोग हैवी डिस्काउंट पे बेच रहे हैं. मैंने बोला था कि जितनी प्रिंटिंग प्राइस मेरी होगी एंड शिपिंग प्राइस होगी उतने में मैं बेचूंगा. सो दीज बुक्स आर मेंट ओनली फॉर यू. नो प्रॉफिट आई एम अर्निंग, है ना? तो 999 में अभी मेरे को पड़ रही है along with the shipping cost, so I'm selling at that price only. This is why I keep on changing the book price.
Mm-hmm. Done. You got the language of the question. Language of the question is the most necessary thing, right? Language of the question is the most necessary thing that we can go for. Done. Can we go for the question? क्वेश्चन ले सकते हैं. ट्राई करो देखो. The question also has some data, right? Question itself has some data along with this. Done. Can you go for the question? Yes. Can we go for the question? देखेंगे क्या कहना चाह रहा है. Okay. Fundamental research in the science and the corporate applications, right? FURSCA is an R&D unit of a public sector undertaking PSU. Okay. FURCS's employees are research scientists who assist the public sector undertaking through their R&D. Right? Given the far-fetching applications of its research, right, FURCSA was established as a separate entity near the factory of the PSU. ठीक है. FURCSA has 3 levels of hierarchy with junior, senior, chief scientist, and all of them reside on a campus. Hence, every scientist, regardless of hierarchy, resides in a house that is similar in the all aspects. Okay, so whether it is junior, senior, or chief, they reside in the campus and they all have the same house structure and everything, right? Though the scientists are entitled to a house rent allowance HRA given the distance of the right from the city, housing them on the campus makes sense. Okay, so HRA, scientists are getting HRA, other are not getting HR, right? Junior and senior are not getting HRAs. Okay. The new recruits are provided a transit accommodation in the institute studio apartments until vacant houses are available. Okay. For these recruits, a queue, right, has been created on the basis of their joining date and not on the hierarchy, with the most recent recruit going to last in the queue. Okay. And execution of the policy is the responsibility of the Furka Chief Administrative CAO, who reports to the director of the Furka, right? Okay, fine. So if you are new joining, then you're going to get the house allowance the later on, right? है ना? Okay, fine. तो देखते हैं क्वेश्चन क्या कहना चाह रहा है. देखते हैं क्वेश्चन क्या कहना चाह रहा है, राइट? ओके, हर्ष कोहली resides in a house number 234 since long. Harsh wants to move from a 3 series house to a 2 series house because his mother-in-law, a chief scientist, lives alone in the house number 225. ठीक है. A few years back, Harsh formally requested CEO to allow him to move to a 2 series house whenever available. Fine. Okay, because house number 225. Recently, when house number 224 becomes vacant, Harsh appeals the CEO for that house, citing the earliest request. And currently, there are 5 scientists waiting in the queue, and the soft tongued is on the top of the queue. ठीक है. Which of the following is the best option taken by the CEO without violating the existing housing policy? Okay. Allot house number 224 to the SOF, asking Harsh to negotiate a possible swap with the SOF. Might be the possibility. ठीक है. Create a separate queue for the extant residents. So this is going to violate. है ना? This is going to violate. We don't want to violate the existing policy, right? Ask Harsh to join a queue because the scientists in the queue should be given the priority. So see, Harsh is not the new joinee. राइट, ही इज नॉट द न्यू रिक्रूट. क्यू में कौन खड़ा रहता है? क्यू में कौन खड़ा रहता है ना? है ना? क्यू में कौन खड़ा रहता है? दी ओनली न्यू रिक्रूट्स, राइट? है ना? आस्क हर्ष टू मूव टू द हाउस नंबर 224 इमीडिएटली एंड अलोकेट हर्ष हाउस टू सॉफ. ठीक है. हाँ, दिस इज द बेस्ट सॉल्यूशन, राइट? है ना? सी, तो if see Harsh's house is 3 series house, yes or no, right? And Sob's house is vacant for the two series, so he can allot Sof a new house and Harsh a new house. Both of them are sorted, right? Both of them are sorted. Are we clear with this?